That is an interesting lineup. Unfortunately, it's probably related to injuries. I didn't think that Reguilon was fit enough. I thought he could still play today, and he still might come in. And the fact that Varane isn't ready to play, and then all these other guys were getting back, they just haven't played enough. You can't put Mino in there because Mino hasn't done anything. He's been injured. You're not going to put him in against the best team in the world, apparently. I mean, Rashford has to do something today. Oyland has to do something today. I don't necessarily like having Rashford or excuse me Bruno out wide, but this is going to be one of those weird games. If City, if they take any of their chances, because they're going to get a lot of them, we could be a very bad game for us. But we've played them before. We've played teams like this before, and we beat them by counterattack or something like that. We have the players to beat them. I just don't know that Bruno has enough speed to do anything on the right. He can certainly pass it out there. I don't necessarily think he's going to be out on the right that much. I think he's going to come in the midfield. It's very possible we'll play like two up front and then more against the midfield, maybe five in the midfield. I don't know. This is an interesting. It's worrying. Let's just put it that way. But again, Lindelof is not going to do anything really. He's not going to go forward that much. But he's a good defender. But he's going to have a big time trying to deal with. Is that Grealish going to be on that side? I don't know, man. It's going to be hard for him. And Delo has to, it's a team game though, and it's very possible that none of those players that are actually starting for us would be in the first team with City right now. But it's still a team game, and we just have to. The crowd has to be behind them. I just don't like Bruno being on the right, and I think Ericsson probably deserves a start. But McTominay has to be the linchpin in the midfield. Him and the Aberbat, they have to stop City as much as they can. I have a feeling we're going to be. It's very possible we're going to be camped on our own 35-yard or the penalty out box. Or yeah, it's not going to be good. But again, you never know. It's a derby, and we've beat them before with bad teams. When we weren't as good at some other times, we played teams with bad teams, and we beat them at home. I hope that these guys have the belief and they trust each other. Like I said, it's a team game, and I think that Jenny Evans can a good game, and so does Maguire. But we're just so slow back there now. That's what worries me. So we'll see. I'm still going to stick my 2-1. I think we're still going to beat them in the back of my mind. But I just didn't expect that. I don't like Bruno out wide, and we don't usually play well when he's out there. And normally, what happens is that we're behind or it's close, and then he changes things around, brings in Palestri or somebody on the right, and they put Bruno in the midfield. And I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to take Ericsson off there by like 60 minutes, and then what'll happen is he'll bring on either a attacker like Anthony or Palestri or Ganacho, and then Bruno will be in the midfield, and he's hoping that we're going to be close in that game, and then we can win the game at the end, and maybe that's his plan. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm still I'm optimistic, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.